Okay, now let's try this one, distance between a point and line. What do you mean by this? It's basically something like this. You haven't learned this one yet in school. If I give you a line, and then there's a point here, and you want to know this distance, where distance between this, where the angle between them is 90 degrees. So basically, you want to know this distance. Are you okay? And you can write things down in many ways. The line equation, we want it to be in this form: ax plus by plus c equals to 0. And let's call this point as h and k. Okay, so if you got yourself y equals to mx plus c, if you got yourself into y equals to mx plus c, which is normally you'll be given, you need to rearrange into this part. Understand? I want in here, then only you can use them. And the formula, if I want to find the distance between point and line, will be this. Let's try do them in the way you not. Let me write this one down, HK here as here. And that's a modulus. Yes, the equation is quite long. There's no 2 there, okay? Just BK. And this is something new. You haven't learned this in school. Okay, so this is, what's the application of this difference between point and line? You can also have a look of this, something like this. I can also say if I give you a circle, and if I give you the center, and let's say if there's a tangent line means you only cross it once, and I want you to find this distance. Okay, let's call that as a center. This is a tangent line. So you can apply it. If I got the line and a point and this distance, now it becomes, the center becomes the point. Are you okay? Can you see it? Can you see the connection? So the tangent is 90 degrees. Our tangent now becomes the line, and our distance here now becomes what? Our distance here becomes the radius. So we are trying to apply this part. So now let's have a look on one of the examples. Ready? Sometimes it will not be that easy in exams. Or maybe sometimes it will be this easy. They say find the general equation of circle that satisfies which the center is at 0, 7 and touching the line 3x equals to 32 plus 4y. Okay, there's a few things I would like to stress. The word here, touching, it means it only touch it once, which also means if it say a circle touching a line here, a circle touch a line, then it automatically implies that this line here is a tangent. It will be something like in this case. Understand? If you meet, it says circle touch a line, that means the line is a tangent. So let's begin. Alright. You want to find the general equation of circle. You got center, and we want to find it. Do you remember general equation of circle? What is it? X squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy sorry, my mouse said my hand didn't write down, plus c equals to 0. What do you remember about plus c? C is also equals to a squared plus k squared minus r squared. Oh, there are many ways to come out. Okay, but I can also stress a little bit. There's one point I haven't said. Since this one is h squared and k squared, so it's sort of the same with if I said to you g squared plus k squared plus f squared, because it's squared. I didn't say last time. Okay, so we know the center. We can find the g and f is quite easily. G is equals to 0. F equals to, come on class, -7, very good, remember that, h and k, this is h and k, so g and f is a negative of them. So what information that we do not have yet? We got g, we got f, we don't have c. How do you find c? We got h, we got k, but we don't have r. Very good. So how do you find r? Any good idea? Well, we know the circle touch the line. Circle have a tangent. So, which formula? F equals to ma is also a formula. We're going to use this one here. Alright? We know the center, we got the center, and we know the tangent line. So we can find this distance, which is also the radius. Are you okay with that? So we're going to use this one. Oh yeah. We got a good strategy now. Okay. This formula here, we need to use this one. Our point is the center. Are you okay with that? We got there, 0, 7, which is good. Now we need equation of line. Equation of line right now that we have is 3x equals to 32 plus 4y. This is our tangent. What should I do before I can use this equation? Can I use it straight away? Why not? I need to arrange them in the form of ax plus by plus c equals to 0, we have mentioned just now. This is not yet there. This is mambo jumbo. The easiest one is, of course, this one is already positive. This one positive. I'll just bring this guy to that side. So we got ourselves 0 minus 3x plus 4y plus 32. Now we got ourselves in the form of 0 equals to ax plus by plus c. Yes, okay? Yeah, that's the line. That's the equation that we need. Okay, do you remember the equation just now without me referring back or without you referring back? D equals to a h plus bk plus c over a squared plus b squared and a modulus. Oh, do you memorize that? I don't yet. I forgot sometimes. Okay, so now what's my A? Let's do them bits by bits. A is negative 3. Okay, we got here. What's my B? B is 4, C is 32. Okay, we can continue down here. A squared plus B squared. So minus 3 squared plus this one here, 4 squared. 3 squared plus 4 squared, square root, what do we get? This one is E5. Pythagoras theorem. Don't forget your modulus. In this case, D is what? This radius, you can put radius if you want. Or you want to remain it as R, not a problem. Or D, not a problem. Now what about my H and K? That one is from the center. So our center we got just now is 0, 7. Are you following? Very good, you're still alive. So 28 plus 32, is it 50? Sorry, 60, right? So 60 over 5, and the modulus them 12. So our radius is 12. Are you guys okay? Now so we got our radius 12, what should we do? We substitute back into this whole equation here. Okay, so x squared. Let's find C first. Let's find C. So C equals to h squared plus k squared minus r squared. Over here is just something you have learned before, so I can go quickly here. Radius is 12. Press that in your calculator, you should get yourself minus 95. Okay. And going back for this one here. So x squared plus y squared 2gx, g is 0. We don't need them. Fy, f is negative 7, negative 14y plus c, which we got here, minus 95 equals to 0. Are you guys okay? Alright, alternatively, just and alternatively, you can also use x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals to r squared and then expand will give you the same answer as well. Which way is the better way? Well, it just depends on the mood, I guess. Because anyway, you want yourself in general, don't forget to expand. That's all I can say. Alright, so that's an easy introduction for you for equation for distance between point and line. A word of warning from me myself. Okay, when I say a word of warning from me, that means it's really serious. Some of you might not realize this in exams. Okay, if you realize, there'll be some exam questions will be very, very, very difficult. And if you realize that it contains this one, where point, center, and a tangent, then sometimes your working will be a lot simpler. If you don't remember this one in exams, then you might suffer when you meet that really, really difficult questions. One of the reasons why it's really, really difficult was that, I mean, in my opinion, is because this is something new you haven't learned in school. So your memory, your intuition, your pattern recognition might be less compared to other things. Right? So my advice is, if the question somehow becomes very difficult, try and check, does it have this pattern? If does it have this pattern, then try to use this equation. You might be able to solve them easily. Alright, thank you for listening. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe the video.